perpendicular and parallel lines. Okay, we have line L and K, line L and K have the following equation, and we have them. We have to investigate if the line L and K are parallel, perpendicular, or neither. Show working out to support your answer. So, are they parallel to each other? Meaning what? The distance between them is always the same and they never meet. Or perpendicular, meaning meet at 90 degrees, or neither. Let's say they cut just like that. So, different angle. Okay. How do we show that? Well, this is a bit of knowledge that we need. When we are talking about parallel lines, a slope of one line will be the same as the slope of the second line. When we are talking about perpendicular lines, slope of one line multiplied by the slope of the other line will equal -1. So in our case, applying that here, that means that I need a slope of line L and I need to find the slope of line K and therefore find out which is true. How do we find the slope from the equation of the line? Well, we have few options. One option is the formula in our table for the equation of the line. So that is the second formula here. If equation of a line is written in that form, meaning y, nothing in front, just y on its own, and then the other numbers on the other side of the equation, the slope is the number that stands beside x, and that's what we have here. So the slope is 2/3. So the slope of L in our case is 2/3. Now we have to find out what is the slope of K. We can use the same idea. We just need to change the way this equation look like to have y on its own and then the other numbers on the other side. So let's do that. So 3y, we're going to leave it on this side. 2x, we're going to move. Therefore, change the sign -2x. And -7 move. Therefore, change the sign +7. Now, we need y on its own, not 3 multiplied by y. To get rid of that 3, we divide, but we have to divide each element of this equation. So there it is. Now we have y equal -2/3x plus 7/3. And then the slope of the second equation, so mk, is -2/3. So straight away, we can see that, oops, why did minus these? No, that was a plus, sorry. So we can see that they are not exactly the same. They almost the same, but they are not exactly the same. So they're not going to be parallel to each other because they're not equal. So now we are saying, can they be perpendicular? So if I multiply 2/3 multiply by -2/3 and put that in my calculator, I'm going to get that actually is -4/9. So no, they are not as well perpendicular to each other, therefore they are neither. And that's the calculation we are doing in order to prove it.